faith without works is dead. That's going to be that's going to be for the whole year. The whole year. The whole year is faith without works is dead. Yes, that is a part of the scripture, but more important, I want you guys to put this in your spirit and run with the whole year. In other words, faith. What is faith? Working, believing in you, believing in, next flyer, sir. See, faith means believing in ACN. It means also believing in you. Do you have faith that ACN says, look, you do the work, we pay you? So faith, you have to have faith in yourself. Faith without works is dead. Next flyer, Mr. Clemens. So remember, faith is ACN. Faith is in yourself. And if you don't have faith in yourself and faith that the ACN is going to be there to pay you, see, in other words, faith without the work. If we don't do the work, your business is dead. Let me say it again. To have the faith in ACN, these guys paid every week for the last, 18, 20 years for me. Faith, I have faith in myself. If I do the work, ACN is going to pay me. And without doing the work, getting customers and IBOs and getting them qualified, your business is dead. And a lot of us don't understand that. So I want you guys to start walking in this year, having faith in yourself, going out there and really putting the time in your business to grow it. Okay? To really grow it, to really, really grow it. And the word for every month, like I said yesterday, every month, there's going to be a theme for the month. Click it again, sir. The theme for this month is vision. The word for the month is vision. Where do you see yourself? The vision should be in 65 days, Mr. Thomas. If I work in my business today, I will be an RD walking that stage, changing my pen. That should be your vision. And without work, the vision is dead. You got to go to work and make it right. Go to work and make it real. The vision is so important. Now, with that said, I want everybody to understand this. Your job is your work. Write this down. Write this down. Write this down. I'm going to teach this morning. I'm doing a teaching this morning. Your job is your work. Your job, write that down. God did not put you down here to work 3 and 4 jobs. He did not do that. He did not do that. Your job is your work. Most of us got caught up in it and became a slave to it. Let me tell you something. Your job is your work. Your gift is your business. Write that down. Your gift is this business. Write that down. Your gift is this business. Let me tell you what I mean by a gift. I found my gift early on in life. I only had a job for 9 months, part-time just 9 months. I've never had a job since then because I found my gift and I went to work. Yeah, my champion. Yeah, this is my first company. Thank you, Mr. Wally. Just notice that when you make $1 million a year, they give you one of these. My first company. I had it on the days I wasn't going to. I'm just having it on because I want to switch stuff up to start the year off with my mindset right. Your work is your job. That's what they pay you to do. Write that down. They pay you to do. Your gift is your business. It's what you were born to do, Maria Estrada, Al Randolph, Mr. Josh Case. You're born to do, Dale Ranson. You're born to do. That's your gift. You're born to do. And some of us got so caught up in that doggone job that we forgot the gift that God gave us. God never intended you to work hard. If God never gave you ACN, He gave it to you because He knew you could become a senior vice president. I'm a perfect example. I've only had a job 9 months because I found my gift early. My gift is networking. My gift is networking. My gift. And so is yours. You just gotta get in there and build it. So understand this. If you want to buy things, watch it. If you want to buy things without having to look at the price, listen up. You should work without having to look at the clock. Let me say that one more time and write it down. I'm going to say it slower. If you want to buy things without looking at the price tag, then you should go to work without having to look at the clock. In other words, I work my business sun up to sun down. I could care less with the time. When you own your time, you can invest all that you need into this business. And that's why at a young age, I never had a job. Because why? I knew my gift. Some of you are holding on to that job, and some of you know right now in your spirit, in the last 2 or 3 weeks, watch this, I'm talking about 5 of you. You knew good well that 2024 is going to be different for you, but you're scared to let go. 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 Oh my, because something new. And when it's new, it's scary. But if you put the time into your gift, the rest will come true. My biggest prayer every morning, God, who do I need to know and who need to know me? Who can I be a conduit to? And who's going to pour into my life? But I know this. Every morning I get up with that saying. Either you're quitting or keep going. Look, if you quit or keep going, both hurt. They both hurt. They both hurt. I'm going to use Mr. Casey for an example. Mr. Casey is hold on, let me get my calendar out here. Mr. Casey is coming out. I don't have it in my schedule. Mr. Casey is retiring from the military. All these years of being a chief. And now he's released because he has his gift to go work now. He texts me, and I'm going to tell something personal. He said, Mr. Thomas, I'm graduating. I'm my celebration here in San Diego. I forgot the date. I got to put it on my calendar. And I said, man, I booked my flight immediately. I said, I'm coming down. I'm coming to San Diego to see you walk. I'm seeing you to cut that biblical cord. I'm seeing the full-fledged of your gifts go to work now. Guys, I want this so bad for you guys. But you got to let go and put more time in your business. I know you guys have it in you. I know it's frightening. But also staying broke is more frightening. Everything's going up around you. The middle class is being crushed right now. Everything is going up. Have you noticed? But your income. And God has said, use the gifts that I've given you. What's your goal for your ACN business? What's your vision? 65 days, Mr. Thomas, I'm going to walk that stage. I'm working sun up to sundown. I can care less what the clock say. Look at the clock. Look at the responses of your business, IPOs and customers. Look at that, folks. Write this down. I'm going to give you something I want you to write down. God gave us 2 gifts every day. And I'm going to start off this year in a powerful way. Because I need to see all of you guys for this year's RVPs. God's given us 2 gifts every day. One is choice. He gave no other creature choice. The birds has got to go that way. The gazelle's got to run. The lion's got to go eat. He gave you choice. And the other is chance. He gave you choice. He gave you chance, Melissa Williams. Harrison Mill, he gave you a choice. And he gave you a chance, Miss Deborah. The choice of a good life. How do you guys see me enjoying life? And you should be doing it the same as me. The choice of a good life and a chance to make it better, Dave Culver. To make it better, Sam Foster. Alicia, to make it better. God gave us 2 gifts every morning. The choice, one of the choices, and the other was a chance. The choice for a good life and a chance to make it better. And we don't do anything. Look, you got the same 24 hours a billionaire has. You have the same Tracy Gilmore, the same hours a multi-millionaire have. Natasha Ismail, you have the same hours as a broke person has. We all have the same amount of hours. It's what we do with it, Miss Ikinko. Mr. Pan, it's what we do with those hours. And most of us got that idiot box going. But you got to understand, you have choices every day and a chance every day. Let me break down the trap that so many people fall in. And you made it fall in that trap too, and you're trying to dig your way out. ACN is your vehicle to pull you out. The American dream is a trap. You've been lied to. College, $90,000. Weddings, $40,000. Well, I didn't pay that much, but somebody paid more than that. Yeah. A home, $400,000. A car, $50,000 to $100,000. Everything is going up. People trap themselves in the 20s and 30s and spend the next 30 years trying to pay this stuff off. The American dream does not run on Duncan. It's run on debt. debt. And some of you are getting further into it, and there's no reason for it. When you have the asset called ACN that can get you out of that debt. Now, I want to share something with you. Man, this is tough for me. I guess because I want it so bad, and I spent some time last week or so just praying and seeking God for so many things for all of you. And I have prayed for each and every one of you because I know that you're bound for greatness, but it's not going to happen working 1 or 20 hours, getting one. Come on, put 2 to 3 hours in your business. Put 2 or 3 hours in. When I first got started in network marketing, you know what I did? I had a journal, and that's I'm gonna put an hour in because let's face it, we're all got busy. You got jobs. I understand that, but if you're not putting a solid hour in your business, my first year made 17,000 working part time. Wasn't a lot, but it showed me that it worked, and I was starting to understand how the power of compounding worked because nobody taught me. My parents didn't teach me. School didn't teach me. I found out how it worked. The law of compounding is amazing. And then my second year, I put 2 to 3 hours in. If I talked to Miss Gail Wiggins 5 minutes, I wrote it down. Freddie Sherman for 10 minutes. Okay. JC for 10 minutes. Talk to Evelyn Fierce for 5. Talk to Miss Larson for 20. I had an hour. I got my solid hour in. Remember, I had 3 other companies to run. So but I made sure I had put the time in because I knew I wanted to go. I had a vision. What's the word for the vision where I wanted to go? And I had to start today, January the 3rd, to get me where I want to go in 65 days. And I had to draw the line in the sand and step over and then stick with it. And the vision was to get there. And I had to do something every day to move my numbers, customers, IBO, customers, IBO. My second year, I put 3 hours a day. Why? Because I had the results coming in from that 1 hour compounding with people. Think about it. Think about this. What if you got start with 2 people, right? 2 got 2. That's 4 times 2. That's 8 times 2. That's 30. That's 16 times 2. 32 times 2. 64 times 2. 128 people. Wow. 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 What if you just added 1 more if you get out there and worked a little harder? 9 times 3. 27 times 3. 81 times 3. 243 times 3. 729 times 3. 2,187 IBOs on your team. Because why? You got the law of compounding starting to kick in. And right now, some of you starting flat line of the year. You stopped in November. You haven't worked in December. And now it's January. I'm telling you, it's time to get off your assets and go to work. Look, in your business, this business will free you up so much. Mr. Clemens showed that last flyer, the next flyer. I'll tell you about the television. What if I would have told you? What if I would tell you this? Look at that. What if I would tell you the television is a monster, is the monster in your home? Some of y'all watch too much TV. Turn that sucker off. All the TV gives you is a red eyeballs and a hollowed head. It is called a program. Hello, for a reason. Your television is nothing more than an electronic mind-altering device. To keep you Football, same way, to relieve the tension. It has been designed to psychologically change the way you view reality. Whoa, take a snapshot of that. What is your reality? What is your reality? What is your reality? You know what? My prayer for every one of you is that your reality is better than your dreams. But right now, your dreams are better than your reality. This is going to be a life-changing year for some of you. And some of you may get left behind. But I'm telling you, you got to write this down. 2 to 3 hours in your business every day. I don't care. I know. I understand you got a job. I understand you got a 2-part time. I understand. But if you want to go where you say you really want to go, roll your sleeves up and give it 1 to 3 hours do not go to bed at night. You've done what you got to do. I can't talk about income, but boy, when I first started network marketing, my first year, my second year, by my third year, I was financially free and the momentum of my organization was kicking in. My best year was over 8,000 IBOs in my downline in one 30-day span. Why? Because I was in full-fledged motion. Why? Because I wanted it bad. Why? My clock was never stopping.
I could care less of time. This morning, Lord I got in this morning. I couldn't go to sleep till 2 o'clock this morning. I got in at 11. Still working because I want to hit the ground running because I take the time off to enjoy life. And that's why I said, some of you guys, I said, there's a couple things. I want you guys to experience a lifestyle. That's why I said one of the first things you got to do is get a passport. Number 2, get the RD. And if you're an RD in 65 days, pop an RD in your organization. And then you're one part of the journey, because I'm going to put 3 or 4 journeys up here to get you, and we're going to go out the country. But I can't take a broke person out the country with broke mindedness with no momentum going in the organization. Today is January the 4th. There is nothing stopping you but your old habits and your old way of thinking. That's it. How do you go into a brand new relationship with a husband, wife, boyfriend with old thinking, old wine and new vessels? You can't do it. Start anew. Start anew. Start anew. Oh boy, this has been deep for me. I just want the best for you guys. And as a coach, you're all on the field right now. But as a coach, you got to give me your all. You deserve it. Freddie, Mr. Freddie, you deserve it. Sam Foster, you deserve it. Rick K, you deserve it. Miss Sharon Edwards, you deserve it. Jackie McCoy, come on, you deserve it. Miss Natasha Wing, all of you deserve it. I wish you guys would just really get to work and going into doing what your business is. Remember, your job is what they pay you to do. They pay you to get rid of your dreams. Your job is your work, but your gift, Lord have mercy, is ACN. Why do you think it's difficult? Because it's easy. Every little nobody would be doing this. Who said it was going to be easy? But the rewards, I've been in this industry for 30 some years. I'm trying to get you guys to understand. It's a new year. It's a new day. It's time. Now I'm going to do this in the next 7 minutes. I'm going to open the lines, the phones up, Mr. Clemens, if you can, if that's even a possibility. If not, let me know, sir, because I want to hear where some of you guys' goals are for 2024. You don't have to give me all of them. Those that want to say something, because see, here's the thing I learned a long time ago. When you're afraid to tell people where you want to go, when you're scared, well, let me tell you something. When you're scared to share with people you want to go because you don't believe. Let me tell you a story about myself. I can't talk. I'm so transparent on this call. There was a guy named Peter J. Daniels who was a billionaire out of Australia. And I read his books. And this is the one in particular. It's on my desk. How to Be Happy Though Rich. He's a Christian. One pair of shoes. Born third generation in poverty, welfare recipient. He used to fight on the street corners in Australia. Now he owns them. Yes, sir. He owns them. You know what I'm saying? One of my mentors had me come to Singapore for the International Board of Youth for Christ. Long story short, I read his book and I've told friends of mine, I want to meet this guy. 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 Watch this. I threw it out in the universe. I told everybody. See, that's why we're scared. One of my goals that year was to meet this man. And he's in Australia and I live in Sacramento. And I got a phone call from a friend of mine I just talked to the other day named Mark Duncan. We used to bring seminars in San Jose. We used to bring famous Amos in and Dr. Wayne Dyer and all those guys. That's where I started a little seminar stuff, learning that. And I got a call. He said, man, you're not going to believe this, but Peter Daniels is going to be in San Jose today. And I'm in Sacramento. What? Yeah, tonight. Where? He's actually going to be in Hayward. I said, give me the address. Watch this. Because I threw it out there and told people, see, that's why we're scared of our goals, telling people what we're going to do. Well, if I tell everybody January 6 Fridays, I'll be RSN and don't hit it. No. Go to work and make it real. Don't back down. Don't look at it that way. See, you're already throwing negative in your mind. And I want to meet this man. And he was coming to, oh my gosh, Hayward, oh my God, I could have prepared. It might have been like 12 in the afternoon. So I was taking flying lessons before I bought my first, plane. So I was taking flying lessons. And I called my instructor up and I said, look, can we take your, he had a Beechcraft, little a twin engine, 6-passenger. I said, can we take your plane? I'll pay for gas. And can I fly the plane down so I get hours toward my license? And I said, can I take the plane? Yeah, sure. No problem. Where we going? I said, I want to go from here to Oakland. And in Oakland, I called my partner. We had a limousine service that I invested in. Because here again, I got to get you guys making money so we can talk about investment. That's for another day. And he said, sure. I called a friend of mine up. I put on a tuxedo because I wanted to meet this guy on my list of people I wanted to meet. And I put on a tuxedo. And my friend Lamont Harrison, Lamont came with me. So we flew the plane down. I flew it down. We got in Oakland. I called, the limousine came straight to the airplane on the runway. We took about 6 or 7 steps out the plane into the limo to go meet Peter Daniels, to go meet him because I wanted to meet the man. And then see, watch this. Somebody is looking at the cost. How bad do you want your drink? Fine. We went straight there. I walked in, I'll never forget, in Hayward, California, the hotel. It had to be 700 people in there. When I walked in, he was on stage, and I walked in with a grand old door opening, and I stood in the back like this with a tux. I was the only man with a tuxedo on. I stood out because I want to be seen and make a difference. It was over with. I walked up to him and I waited till everybody signed his autograph and shook his hand. I waited and I waited and I waited and I waited. Him and his wife, Mother, I said, sir, Mr. Daniels, my limousine awaits you to take you anywhere you and your lovely wife want to go. He did not know me from Adam. He didn't know me. He looked me up and down and says, okay, we got to talking, got my limo, took him back to his hotel. We had dinner and we became dear friends because I let people know what my goals are. And because of that, this book come out called The Awesome Power of Public Speaking. Guess who's on the back of the book right here in my younger days? Look at that. You know why? That's me. Because I made it known. Who are you making known your goals? You know why we're scared to let people make known our goals? Because they laugh at us. That should throw fuel in your tank, folks. That should get you mad on. Man, I went on to create 18 other millionaires. Some of you guys know Jordan on my desktop here, one of my 18. Now, watch this. Everything I do, I let people know about. My goals. When I come to different cities, I have a goal. How many IBOs? How many customers? I have a goal. I just don't go through life just randomly going through it. I am focused. You should be laser focused on the next 65 days. Mr. Nelson, I don't even talk about it. They should know what it should be. Okay. You should be focused in saying, I will be walking that doggone stage in 65 days. I owe it to myself. I owe it to my family. I owe it to my income. I got to get out this slave job. I got to get out this prison without bars. I need a prison break. But what happens? We kind of go along to get along. The lines are open. A couple of you share your goals real quick before we end the call. And maybe what you got out of today's call. The lines are open.
I want 200 customers. Alicia Hernandez, I want to reach 200 customers, and I'm going all the way to the top, SVP.
All right. Not only that, let me help you with that, Miss Hernandez. Put a date on it. Always got to put a date on it. It's okay. Like sometimes your food has an expiration date. Your driver's license has an expiration date. Your car's got an expiration date. We actually have an expiration date. But what difference between you and I is between the day you're born and the day you die. What's important is that little dash between
in the middle.
You're done with your life. Guys, put a date on stuff. Just don't give it out there. Not saying you, Miss Hernandez, but put a date on it. That's why I give you all the data, 65 days. There's no reason why all of you cannot be 65 days and be next level. Mr. Foster, what's that?
All right.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. You might scare if it was an IVO, if it was a guest on there, they might have been scared. Come on. Look, guys, the Bible said, with love and kindness have you drawn the, would you draw people? Think about how we look sometimes. What draws people to us?
Yep.
I was on the plane last night looking at this guy. He was darker than, and he was all black and everything. I was like, man, you scaring people. Guys, you don't understand. Wake up. This is 2024. It's your year to rise and shine. But what are you drawing to you? Are you compelling people because they're scared to approach you, or you're drawing them to you? My God, this is basic understanding of human behavior. Miss Roxanne, promote 3 RDs by March the 8th. Look at there. Look at that. What are your goals in the next 65 days? What's your goal? What's your vision for this month?
RD.
RD, put a date on it, folks. Put a date on it. My leaders know when I do my leadership calls. Matter of fact, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. After this call, you before the day's out, text back the number and ask to be put. I'm gonna put you on an RD call. I'm gonna add more people to this RD call starting next Tuesday. But I want people who are seriously want to go somewhere, because it's like a boot camp. It's not just saying no. It's not no. That's the problem. We don't want it bad enough. I mean, think about it. How bad do you really want it? Tell you a quick story before we get off the call, and then we'll take on 3 more people. This little boy, there was 2 little boys, and they were trying to find this old man. He was the wealthiest man in town, and they were looking for him. They're looking for him. And the one young boy gave up. So, shoot, he ain't gonna tell us nothing about how he got wealthy. He gave up. Bad decision. The other little boys, I don't care what you do. I'm going to find the key. I'm going to find it. And they found the old man walking down by the river. He was actually in the river. Little boy come running down and said, old man, tell me the secret how to become wealthy. The old man said, get in the river. Little boy got in the river. He said, old man, tell me the secret. Now I'm in the river. Tell me the secret. The old man did this. He put his hand on his head and he pushed him down in the water and held him down for 3 seconds. And he let him up. I said, oh my God, you fool, you tried to kill me. And all I want to know is the secret how to become wealthy. The old man looked at the young man again and put his hand and pushed down one more time for 3 more seconds. And then let him back up. He goes, oh man, you fool, you tried to kill me twice. You're crazy. The old man looked at the young buck or young woman and said, what did you want the most? What did you want the most? To breathe, you old fool, to be able to breathe. And it's what the old man said out of wisdom. He said, young man or young woman, Chariot, when you want to succeed as bad as you want to breathe, you will. How bad do you want it? You drive a few more miles, see more people. I don't care if it's 11 o'clock, you're still working. How bad do you want it? Oh my God. How bad do you want it? I think of Sam Foster. Man, I'm sleeping on the floor till I get there. Okay. I'm taking the air out of my tires. I'm using Uber and catching a ride. I said, now you're talking. Because there's a sacrifice. Some of you in a relationship? Yeah, woo, boy, yeah, it's a sacrifice. This ain't no different, but it's called financial freedom. Freedom. Ain't free. Freedom ain't free. There's a cost you must bear. Wow. Mr. Waller, 3 RCs in the next 90 days. That's what I'm talking about. When you guys got this call, you guys need to seriously take, I got 65 days to wrap this up. I need to get off my backside and go get this thing done. Man, I used to go door knocking. I used to go door knocking back in the old days. Let me tell y'all something. I'm going to call on something that's going to blow your mind because you're still too cushiony. You're still, shit. Let me tell you something. I used to go door knocking in the ghetto. I live in a gated community, in Red Rock community. 3 gates to get to my mansion, my house. And I go door knocking in the ghetto. Let me give y'all some game. Because you can't do this no more. But let me tell you something. I didn't let nothing stop Al Thomas from getting where he wanted to go. It wasn't cushy. No, I'm a hustler. And back in the day, in the old company, I would go take 4 of my IBOs. We go door knock. Let me show you what we used to do. I would end up every day with 10, 12 customer points every day in the hood. Back in the old country, in the old company, they didn't have like AC. I can't do it in ACM, but back then they just said get a form fill out. Man, let me tell you something. I had my cargo pants on. I had my XL T-shirt on. And I go down to the $1.99 store. Y'all know the dollar store? And I get the bag of candies for $1. I get 5 bags for $1. And I stuff up my cargo pants with suckers. And I go to the bank and I get $100 worth of $5 bills and 10 ones for the little kids. And I would get my clipboard. And we'd go down to the hood where all the apartments are. We didn't go in the hood till after 11 o'clock after the drugs and alcohol wore off. Because we're in the cut, deep in the cut. Look at that around, deep in the cut. See, y'all don't understand. I did whatever it took. Y'all too cushiony. And I go out there and say, okay, God, I go to the first door because I hit apartment buildings. You know why I hit apartment buildings? There's more of them than single family. And we knew people in the apartment in the hood would be there. They had no jobs, but they had phones. Man, don't take it. Don't take that out. No. You understand? I've done this. I go out there, knock on that door. I say hi. They look to the people, and I have my $5 in my pocket, and the rest in the back pocket. And I knock at the door, and I had the $5 clip to my clipboard. And I say hi. They open the door to see the hi. I'm with XL Communications. We're here to give people and I point to the $5 to try on our service. Ladies, you gonna give me $5 right now? Yes, ma'am. Trying our service right now. She fill out the LOA, got $5, got a little bag, or she can get whatever she wanted to do with that $5. Man, I'm telling you. I hit another door, next door, and lady come open the door. She got 10 kids. I said, ma'am, can I give them a sucker? That's why I got the $1 candies on me. Give each kid a sucker. No. So they shut up and sit on the couch. Now I can talk, man, I'm going to give you this $5 just trying to service today. See, because I can buy Pampers now. Shoot, what I got to do? See, y'all don't understand that kind of stuff. That's creative. Yeah, y'all don't understand that kind of stuff. Y'all don't know. I did what it took because I had a goal. Kids ride up on the bicycle. They don't have a phone there, but that guy got a phone. Here, man, just a sucker, and here's $2 for you. $2. Let me show who else got a phone. Come on, sir, let me show you. What's $100 to make me back $600 a day? Because I invested back at that time. We could do that. But when is the last time you invested back in your business? You crying about going to convention. Well, you know why you crying? Because you ain't making no money in ACN. Have the business pay for it. My goodness. Have the business pay for it. Wow. Question. When last time you brought an IBO in? When last time you brought customers in? When last time you brought an IBO and got them qualified and then taught them the ways of the Jedi? But see, that's back in the day stuff. Now let's bring it to modern day ACN today. What about referrals? Mr. Low, R&D before Dallas, 400 customer points, challenge 100, changing lives. There you go. Got a date. You got to put a date on it, guys. You got to put a date on it. Just don't say it, but put a date on it and then go to work and make it real. Look, when I first started, I worked Saturdays. I worked Sundays. Here's my best calling time. I call everybody on Saturday. Sunday was my best calling day to get people set up to show the plan to you. Let me tell you why on Sundays. Sundays about 4 o'clock. And little Johnny, the bicycle's put away. Susie didn't had her last sip of water. They're going to bed the kids down, have a little den. I catch everybody at home. And man, my phone, I was one after another. My calendar was full all the time. Because why? I couldn't take no for an answer. Why? Because I'm looking at that superstar. Why? Because I was willing to give up to go up. I was willing to give up to go up. I was willing to pay the price. I was willing to put it in. I was willing. I wanted it that bad. I wanted to breathe. I wanted it. If somebody else could do it, DAM it, why the heck can Al Thomas do it? That's what your motto should be. If it's possible and all these other people hit it, why not me? I don't look at the clock. Only time I look at the clock is in the morning. To do a call with you guys, the rest of my day is zooming. Let me say this respectfully. It's a shame that more of you don't have a Zoom call yourselves. It's going to be a tough year for some of y'all. Because Al Thomas wants to see all regional vice presidents popped out of here. I don't give a who's who organization in. But you're getting a good leadership. You just ain't doing the work. You're putting a clock on it. Take the clock off. That's a JOB. The JOB has a clock. ACN doesn't have a clock. ACN is looking for people that want results. That's the problem. They pay you just enough to stop you from quitting, and you do just enough to stop them from firing you. And ain't never enough. Have you pissed you off on Friday, you got that check, and top and say, gross. The mouth like, net, like, wow, that ain't enough to cover my mortgage now. Hey, that ain't enough to cover the payment. That ain't enough. But yet and still, God gave you this freaking gift called ACN. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. It's a gift. Oh my God. It's a gift. And you're living way beneath the blessings that he's trying to give you in this gift. It's a gift. You're looking at it. You're wondering if, no, it's a gift. And you open up the gift, it says IBOs, customers, like a funnel. Money comes out the bottom. If I put IBOs in the top of the funnel, customers in the top of the funnel, money comes out every week. Wow. It's the goose that laid the golden egg. It's a gift. It's a gift. Oh my God. What if I put more time in my gift and a little less time over on this JOB? Well, what if I did that 8 hours? I give them people 8 freaking hours every day for 20 years. Why can't I give my gift an hour to it every day? Who's going to treat you better? Job or the gift? The job could lay you off anytime. You get over 40, watch this. They'll trade you for 220s. Come on now. But I gave my heart, sweat, and tears. This is my baseball game, my kids, blah, 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 blah. But hey, senses, go to them. Take your phone. Still make money while you're sitting there watching kids play. Oh, come in. You know, that boss don't like you. They got bad breath. Some of you want to tell your boss, here, you need to do this, but you're scared to say that because they fire you. ACN, we don't care. Look at ACN, we don't care if you're from Yale or from jail. We don't care. Matter of fact, we love hustlers. You know, people go to jail because they got the wrong hustle. You know, they go to jail because of the wrong hustle. The wrong hustle. I'll take a hustler in a heartbeat and show them a legitimate hustle. When I run across people out there that got hustle mentality, I said, man, let me tell you something about this. Shh, don't tell nobody. All this is a legitimate hustle. What? It is? Oh, see, but are you communicating that to people? Look at Shaquille. Oh, look at Shaquille Cooper. He's a hustler. Listen, you mean I can hustle phones and talk, ready to flip burgers at Applebee's? I'm in. Oh, I'd like to find 5 more Shaquille Coopers this year. In fact, I'm on a man hunt, young people hunt. Because why? They don't want to work. They know a job don't work. They know it don't work. They watch their parents be broke. It's still working. But who are you inspiring? Are you pulling people up to the ACN world, or you let people take you down to their little brokenness of their world? Like never before, the middle class is being wiped out right in front of you. The Bible says this: the poor shall always be with you. Now, look, watch that scripture closely. It didn't say you had to be one of them. It didn't say you had to be one of them. It's called choice. It's called choice. David Myers called choice. JC is called choice. It's called choice, Chris McDowell. It's called choice. Choice. What do you choose today? What do you choose today? Remember, God gave us 2 gifts every day. One is choice and the other one is chance. The choice for a good life and a chance to make it better. It's in your hand. That's what he told Moses when they were going to the Red Sea with Moses. What's that in your hand? Woo! It was a rod. It was a gift. Put your gift down. And the sea parted. It was a gift. It wasn't a freaking job. He was born to do that. Just like you were born to do ACN. I'm done. 65 days. Come hell over high water, excuse my French. Get it wrapped up. I told you I'd go door now. I told you what I did. I can tell you story after story. You blow your mind. I'm not Mr. Tom. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Because I'm a gangster. I don't care. I gotta do it as long as it's above board and right. Yes, right. And that's why I make gangster money. Sitting there playing around with a multi-million-dollar business. And if I told y'all, how do y'all play around with a multi-million-dollar business over a freaking job? That blows my mind. You got God gave you a multi-million-dollar business. And the gift. And you're talking about my job. Your job ain't no doggone gift. It's a reflection. It's what they pay you to do to lose your gift. Put 3 hours a day like I do, 4 hours a day. Go get 3 or 4 numbers. Don't come back to get 3 or 4 numbers every day. It's for what it's going to make of you as a person and as a leader. This call is not for the faint of heart, because some of you, oh, Mr. Tom, I didn't like what you said. I know you didn't. You know why? Because you're weak. The weak ones don't like this conversation. But the ones who rally to it, that's the ones I'm going to want to talk to. Because getting to the top ain't for everybody. It's only for those that deserve it. When you go to the bar, where's the best alcohol? It's at the top. It ain't for everybody to reach. Don't you get it? It ain't for everybody. Then they put the other stuff here, and cheap stuff is under the bar and come out in a little gun and shoot it. Let me tell you, like yesterday, let me show you this. You see that's flagship. Flagship's invitation only, first class only, international flights. You get to stay in flagship if you're spending big money. You know, some of you American Airlines, I am, but you go to the lounge. This is a one over the lounge where you have caviar, where you have champagne all day and all night, where they give you what were they serving yesterday? What were they serving? Beef Wellington. Took like you wanted. Y'all don't understand. Why have y'all been here? Because you're playing with the business. God said, I gave you a gift. I give you this gift. Now go, write this down. Last time I'll give you. Go to work and make the gift real. Go to work and make the gift real. Today's January the 4th. Write down 65 days ago and go to work and make it real.